So first you get your key in here, you just pull all this out. They're gonna be right here attached in the tie rod. So you just open the machine. Right, it's gonna pop, and then you're just gonna here's your 4G antenna. Your SIM card is gonna go down here for connection for your NIAC device. Right here, your NIACs. You're gonna feed the money through here, and this is your bill system. It's gonna get started in here. The security lock that is gonna go screw it on this. These cables is in case you know, some extra stuff that you wanna add in there. But this is your coin system. In here, they're gonna get sorted by size and, you know, 5s and 10s and stuff like that.
So it's gonna be able to take.
And here is when it's gonna throw the chip. So here you have your manual, oils and stuff, your NIACs, but some other extras including tools.
Motor. So very important that when you get your machine, you come here and you take a picture of your QA. Okay?
You take a picture of that, and you take a picture of your NIACs device, and you send it over. So it's gonna turn on here. So next is just to plug it in, very self-explanatory, and then that means that it's that it has electricity, and this is, you know, the breaker.
So let's run through the programming. So once you've gotten your machine, in order to get started with the programming, the first thing that you gotta do is you gotta make sure that the machine is open. Okay, it's not gonna let you program the machine if it's closed entirely. Okay, so let's make sure that we first open the machine a little bit. That's gonna open up this option that's gonna allow for admin password, which we will provide the admin password to you. Okay,
8 goes up, 8 goes down, 4 goes left, 6 goes right.
So let's get started. Let's go ahead, and in order to get started with your machine, I navigate to item and slot, and let's go ahead and let's get started by testing slots and making sure that every slot that you received on your unit is perfect. So you can test all of the slots. On the system, you're gonna be able to put the starting slot, which you can be 1, and the ending slot can be 60, as this is a 60 slot unit. So you hit enter, and then you can press number 60, and then you can hit enter, and then you can say cycle times once, and that's gonna test every single coil once. Make sure that you have unclipped your coils. So as you can see, that's doing a series of tests where it's testing every single coil. So next up, once we've tested those slots, we can go ahead and we can set the capacity for the unit. Okay, so the capacity is just gonna tell you basically in physical form, and let me show you over here, that this slot is gonna be able to carry that amount of products, as many products as it has. So that, for example, tray 1 can handle 6 products. So in that case, we can come here to the system and we can tell the system, hey, slot 1, and you can tell it, for example, if slot 1 through 10 are both gonna have a capacity of 10, you can say slot 1 through 10 is gonna have a capacity of 10. And then you can set capacity, for example, to 6, and then you can hit enter. Boom. Yes. And that's successfully set the capacity so that rows 1 all the way through 10 have basically a capacity of 10 products. And we can tell the machine exactly how much stock we're gonna have in that tray. So we can go to set stock, okay? And we can, just like we could tell it that starting slot 1 through starting slot 10 have a capacity of 10, we can do the same thing here to set everything with a stock of 10. But let's not do that in this case, okay? Let's go ahead and set stock. And let's set for starting slot 1 and ending slot 1, which is gonna be the first spot that we have over there. Let's go ahead and set that stock to 5, okay? And let's press enter. So now that we've set the price, everything, we can set the price of that item. Let's say the slot 1 ending in slot 1 is gonna have a price of $2. You can put starting slot 1 and ending slot 1 has a price of $2, right? But for example, if you wanted to say that all the entire row, first row, has a price of $2, so you can come to the system and say that starting slot 1 and ending slot 10 are gonna have a price of $2, okay? And you can hit enter, and that's gonna successfully set the price of all of those items to $2. So let's go over to the next settings, which is gonna be on turning on your compressor. So first thing you want to do is hop over to temp settings at the top and then hit set temperature mode and hit the enter button. And then you want to make sure that it's turned on to cooling. So you want to use your buttons and turn that to cooling. Next up, you want to set your target temperature inside of the machine. So go down to target temperature and set it. Recommended 39 to 44 degrees for most vending functions. And you can hit enter once that's done. Okay. Now going back to that other setting, this unit comes with a heated glass in order to avoid defrost. So you can go ahead and turn that on.
Avoid defrost.
So you can put that glass heating on. So you can go down to that setting, heating glass. It's by default is enabled. So you can make sure that it's enabled. One second. So next you want to hop over to payment settings and you want to go to the option that says in payment settings, all the way down. Keep going. Oh, accept limit. Go to that option. Okay, and this is gonna tell go hit enter, and this is gonna let you select what's the max amount of credits, or basically the unit of dollar that you can take. It's recommended to be between $10 and $20, and you can hit enter to set that up. That way the machine's not having to vend more than $20 in change. Okay, so now you can hit the back button and we can actually load the change. The way that you load the change is very easy on this unit. Just hover over to that general tab. That's the first tab that we can go to. Hover down to cash prefill. Perfect. And once you hit that button and press enter, you're gonna be able to come here to your coin changer and basically load it up with the right amount of change. That means that the system's gonna recognize the amount of coins and it's going to actually sort those coins here in the validator system. So now we're gonna show you how to load your unit. This unit is actually very easy to load. You can go ahead and approach the unit and open the tabs to make it more accessible. Okay, now once that unit reaches certain level back, it's actually gonna come down to make it easier for you to have access to the entire tray. That means that no matter what height you are, it's gonna be easy to go ahead and put products all the way at the end or all the way at the bottom. You can go ahead and load your product in your vending machine, and once you've done that, you can go ahead and you can close it. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and make sure that once we've done that, we've actually closed the tabs both on the left and on the right to make sure that the unit is secure. So you have the tabs on the left and the right, and then remember that the tray is gonna come down. And for your lovely water bottle, ideally your bottles, you actually want to put them facing down. If you notice, the vending machine is gonna come with two types of trays. One is gonna have this holder, and the other one's gonna be standard coil, where there's gonna be nothing. This one is a deal for cans. So if you go ahead and open the tab on the right side, and you open the tab on the left side, and then you go ahead and pull out that tray, and let it fall so that it becomes accessible. Okay, perfect. You notice that you can just place your Coca-Cola can perfectly snug in there, and then you can just push it back, and it's gonna lock nicely into balanced place. Okay, make sure you lock the right one, make sure you lock the left one, and if you notice, the Coca-Cola can is not gonna stumble or fall out of there. Okay, but now if you were to try and do that on the slot above that, we can show you what that would look like. Right, that same pan would tip over. So in the case that you have to put excess cans, let's make sure that when you do that, you are putting them at an angle like that, right? So that means that you're gonna be able to stack